The studio. Here's where I keep my guitars. So we got Monterey. What's that? I think at this point it's about what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 string. It's an 8 string. Okay, get the Echo. Classic Italian vintage guitar. Very rare. Doesn't stay in tune very well, but very rare. Okay, got the Greco SG. What's that? I think it's from the 70s, you know. They were pumping these things out. Pretty good player. You know, action's pretty high, but you know, I make do. You know, well, you know, one cool thing about this one is, you know, what you can do is you can actually flick this, and that is like, it's like a mute. Yeah, it's like a mute. These felt strips. Yeah. So it's a classic bass, really. It's a classic. And then here we have the Danelectro 12 string. Doesn't stay in tune very well, but it's got a bright, jangly kind of tone. Good for getting you kind of, you know, when you're doing a bit of a Birds kind of vibe. And here we have a unnamed hollow body bass. I think it's made in Japan, perhaps in the 1960s. The flat wound strings. Yeah, good garage kind of tone. Yeah, here's where I sleep. Here's my turntable, handkerchief, my cassette radio, hot water bottle Mom made for me for my studio. It's one of my cars. Yeah, so it's, you know, it's nice working from home in the studio. And what do we have here? We got, well, here's my planner where I plan. AeroPress, really, you know, it's really important when in the studio you can have a good cup of coffee. So, you know, my favorite mug, Kangaroos. Yeah, they have those in Australia. The red kangaroo. And my walkie-talkies for a bit of, you know, vocal production. You know, you get one mic'd up and you're talking to the other one. Gets a good kind of staticky tone. Here's my Casio. It's got a good kind of Casio tone, you know. It's got a good kind of tone. Hang on, I'm just still using my AeroPress. Just wait a minute. There we go. Look at that. That's a good cup of coffee. Okay, so we got the auto chord function. I mean, look at that. That's some good Casio tone. I mean, that's just such a good tone. Oh yeah. I mean, isn't that good? Anyway, here's my my wattle flowers, my watercolors, batteries. You know, a photo of me playing guitar in my old room, my old studio. Here's my girlfriend, Sarah. Yeah, we went on a road trip down the Yachtways. And here, you know, in the rocks. Yeah, so we get into a little bit of nudism. Oh, here's a Casio I found on the street. You know, it's got several different tones. It's a really nice Casio tone. You know, I found that in the street. You just can't find these things very easily online, but you find them sometimes in hard rubbish. You know, I mean, I don't know, the Aussies, they just love throwing things out into hard rubbish. Okay, here's my MetaBox laptop. I got a new laptop, Ableton Live 9. Yeah, my friend Allison got me onto this program. Yeah, it's really good. you know, multi-track mixing, everything you want, programming drums. Here's my Zoom R24 multi-track recorder and audio driver. You know, this goes into the middle box, and I go, you know, I DI my bass into here. It's got, you know, good DI tone for the bass. Here's my Yamaha Portasound PSS 280. Now this one I was given by the same friend who gave me the Casio tone. Actually, it was from the in the garage at Clara Street, Preston. Preston's a place in Melbourne. You might know Preston from the Courtney Barnett song, "Depreston." Yeah, so a lot of you know, artists and, you know, musos as they call them in Australia. Musos live in Preston. Anyway, so well, it's not plugged in at the moment, but you get some good sounds. You know what? I'll plug it in and give you guys a demonstration. Okay. Okay, I got it. You know, I'm just gonna pause it for a second. Okay, so I've got it plugged in. Yeah, so one of the cool things about this little unit is that you can do dual voice. Okay, dual voice. So I'm gonna pick from one of my tones. Now this is the kind of keyboard that, you know, a kid would get for their birthday, you know. So maybe we'll choose one of my favorites. Automobile 88. Okay, dial it in. Okay, listen to this. Okay, so what you can do is you click on dual voice, which means, sorry, you can have two tones at once. So another one I like is Ghost 93. Okay. 9 3. Well, now hear this. Whoa. That's two tones on a Yamaha Portasound PSS 280. You know, it's good for a few things, you know, not for everything, but for a few things. Oh, and here's a laughing kookaburra. Yeah, that's a popular Australian bird, very famous. You folks back home probably know it. Oh, and an old lady in Castlemaine, you know, and that's out in rural Victoria, the state of Victoria. She made this print, some kind of small possums on the well, it looks like a coastal banksia. These are the kind of flowers that grow on the foreshores of Australia. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed my home studio tour. You know, like, subscribe, you know, all that jazz. I mean, here's my home. Just I'll give you a quick look. Oh, this is a popular Australian hat. It's called Nakubra. You know, back in the States, they'd probably have, you know, our Stetsons and all that. But in Australia, the drovers and people in the bush, they wear these Akubras. Yeah, so they're really cool hats. Oh, here's my other car. Yeah, Toyota Hilux, just like the one in Toy Story. Oh, this is cool. The pictorial of Australian wildlife. Yeah, I mean, that's a bit like that dinosaur in Jurassic Park that kills the guy from Seinfeld. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the home studio tour, and I'll see you next time.